8, 17, 8, 6, 8, 6. Back again, fellow YouTubers. Heading back to the Forest of Hope. This is day 6. And to think, yellow has the highest amount of population out of the colors, out of the primary colors. Yeah, after getting that pearl, that's pretty much all the grinding I'm gonna do to, if I can call it grinding, to increase my population of that particular color. As long as I do not struggle with too many battles, having about 150 should suffice. That should be plenty. I should be experienced enough. Yeah, it's a little time consuming, but you know, it's always good to have your Pikmin at their prime. You can make sure they're the best they can be. Should I even bother? It's just a few Pikmin. Wasn't even that much I had to bloom to begin with. I'm probably not even gonna bother with the nectar. I'm probably gonna forget about it as I'm making progress, so as I can get that done. So here's what we need to do. Here's where the blues come into play, not to be confused with that genre of music. Yeah, go ahead, beat up flowers to be. Flower to bees. Go through the other colors up here. You do not want to drown. Okay, do not throw any of the righty. Oh. One of them just had to be a different color. No matter. That's what we need to break down. And I forgot there's some bombs over there. I might make use of those. But I feel like it's hardly worth it at this point. Now, one neat thing I found out as I was watching a speedrun of this is that you can actually throw some bomb Pikmin up there, have them, as you may guess, cause explosion to that gate, so you can actually break it down without hitting the blue Pikmin, so they're not required in the sense that it's impossible to complete this area without them. But you know, everyday players clearly need them from it's like this if you do not consider having to throw them bomb Pikmin, and you have to have really good aim too. Let's go. Right there probably would have been a better choice to have them all nectared, but whatever. Over there would be a Armorred Cannon Beatle. They're not too difficult to deal with if you know what to do. But they can blow out boulders. Well, actually, since Olamar's only an inch tall, I guess you could technically call them rocks. Blowing out rocks at your Pikmin, you could destroy a dozen or so of them if you're not cautious about it. But if you hit a certain spot before it does so, everything will go hunky-dory. Armored Cannon Beetles are worth just about as much as pearls. And I'll be giving it to the blues. I've nearly enough red Pikmin. So once I'm pretty much finished with this area, I'm gonna have little need to increase population for my Pikmin. Unless, of course, some battles end up have horrendous results. I'm just gonna leave the yellows out. Sorry for this. But, I just, having to throw them higher, it's kind of difficult to have them hit that weak spot. Or just a little more difficult. Oh, come on. Certain blue Pikmin, why didn't you roll with the others? Why didn't you follow the group? So there's what you need to do. Hit that spot. Its backside will expose its weakness, and throw Pikmin at like no tomorrow. It is possible to throw enough Pikmin to take it down when it's exposed its back once. That was clearly too early. Clearly too early. I also found out that it is technically possible to finish this game in 6 days, with the first area obviously being the one required to go in the second day. However, people found out it was possible, even if it hasn't been shown off in some even a tool-assisted speedrun, but that's what I heard. And it's, freaking incredible. When I was a kid, I used to not accept Pikmin deaths very well. I like this game, but if more than 10 of my Pikmin died in one day, outside of maybe the final boss, I mean, if I had that same attitude towards the final boss, I would have never been able to finish this game back then. But yeah, I just could not accept too many deaths in one day. But as I'm older, I got a lot more lenient about it. I mean, if I have dozens of Pikmin die in one day, the video will likely not see the light of day. I was just a little picky in that regards. Much Pikmin I love. So, which parts should I go for next? Can I get these two the rest of the day? We'll see what happens. Right. Come on. As many Pikmin as possible. I could have had 16 more. Could have made progress go faster. But I was babbling about how different I was when I was a kid, instead of doing that while staying fully focused on the game. Which, of course, means you can head to the 4th area of the game. And in order to head to the 5th one, you will need to have all but one part. Oop, I probably shared a little too much information. I mean, whatever. This game is over 13 years old. Actually, I'm probably gonna need some more blues than that. And not really gonna need for yellows. I would like to have these Pikmin flowered. Of course, then again, these I'm not even... Screw it. I'll pluck some of them out at least. halfway over. More progress could have been made than that. Come on, come on. Really just a handful of Pikmin. Soon. Well, there should be plenty for this one enemy. And what are you doing trying to carry the thing by yourself? Pikmin are just stubborn, and even if it's a colossal enemy, they're still gonna just try to carry it by themselves anyway. Pikmin lack common sense in a lot of ways. So up we go. I really like that sound effect. It's boring to just bring up if you like some certain sound effect, but I don't know. Well, there's a part, whatever it's referred to as, the shock absorber. Usually. So, and char. Oh, no. Take down my HP instead. No, damn, this. If it's my child stuff, I would not allow this. I would just say to hell with it. You know. I mean, it's nice that it's a good thing I gave the Armorred Cannon Beatle to the blue Pikmin, but still. That many Pikmin shouldn't have died from that one giant bulb orb. Normally just charging at it from behind does a job, but sometimes they get to devour like a dozen Pikmin before you end up killing it. One thing that is a little unfair to this game is that enemies heal, but Olimar does not, unless of course you get right next to the dolphin. But you know, still, even with that advantage, it's still slightly unfair. One thing I was disappointed by second game, I mean, it's nitpicking. I never made a huge deal out of it, but you know, after the time spent with the dolphin in this game, like the opening cutscene in the second one just throws that one right out the window. Not literally, of course, but like, you never see it again. It's just you still pay off debt, and then you end up using a new ship, which is kind of disappointing. Pick 'em in, gotta pluck 'em all. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother that part. There's absolutely no way. And that is another one where you will... I'm not sure. Probably don't need... I mean, again, you can clear off these areas. It's possible to clear off these areas in one day. Just, you know... just... barely possible. But Blue Pikmin clearly helped tremendously trying to build some bridges. Yeah, I may as well take these sheer grubs. I don't really even care which color takes them. Something. I still feel bad about losing 15 Pikmin to that one bulb orb. It wasn't even a bulb bear. It was just... it just shouldn't have happened. I mean, whatever, this pellet's there, and I'm not going anywhere. May as well. Clearly the wrong color, but I just don't care enough. There's no way I could have left any Pikmin. I have 100 out of 100. May as well go to sunset. Call it a night. Call it a day. Sure, the Xbox was a more powerful system, but the GameCube was pretty impressive on its own. Be able to control 100 Pikmin that clearly aren't sprites, but pretty good looking 3D models. I mean, especially for how many can show off on screen. It's back when Nintendo was about pushing technology to the limit, and now they focus on less graphically and more on innovation, which is fine by me. Yeah, that was the most lost in battle in a single day by far. Let's hope it will not happen outside of boss battles.